Hey everybody, MrThefanboy here. Been trying to do ECW reviews for a long time now, but the narrations made that difficult. Finding good pictures for ECW reviews made ECW reviews impossible. Now that I have a webcam, I don't have to worry about stuff like that. And I can do all kinds of ECW type reviews. And with that being said, this is my review of ECW Heatwave 1998, which I just got done finished watching, and I must say this pay-per-view was awesome. This is one of the best ECW pay-per-views I've ever seen. Every match from start to finish was good. The first match of the night was Jerry Lynn taking on Just Incredible. Awesome, stiff wrestling match. They start off in the beginning with traditional wrestling holds, then they get to the brawling and the high spots. Just Incredible defeats Jerry Lynn after a hard-fought match with the That's Incredible to start the show off. Next match of the night is former Triple Threat members Lance Storm and Chris Candido. Fighting each other. This was an awesome, stiff wrestling match, and the feud between these two guys was pretty good. Too, I actually believe they actually hated each other and had problems. This match was able to suspend my belief, despite the fact I've known for a long time that wrestling has worked. Just like I said, just an awesome match. Match ends in spectacular fashion when Tammy Sytch interferes in the match and allows Chris Candido to hit the suicide bomb, the power bomb off the top rope onto Lance Storm for the 1-2-3. That power bomb off the top rope was sick. That was a sick finisher. And it sucks Chris Candido isn't with us anymore. Rest in peace. That guy was truly underrated. Lance Storm was underrated too. Next match of the night was Masato Tanaka and Mike Awesome. This match I think spanned for 7 years on two continents, Japan and here in the USA. These guys waged some awesome wars, and Masato Tanaka is one of the toughest and best Japanese wrestlers ever. This guy takes power drivers, power bombs, chair shots, stuff through the tables, and just gets up like it's nothing. And Mike Awesome was underrated too, man. He, a nearly 300-pound guy, can flying all over the ring, doing all these awesome power bombs and stuff through the table. This guy was just awesome and exciting to watch, and it sucks he also is no longer with us today. Rest in peace, Mike Awesome. That guy was underrated. I thought he was screwed by WWE. The next match of the night was tag team champions RVD and Sabu defending their titles against Jinkei Shizinki, who is Shaolin from the video game WCW versus the World, and Hakushi from WWE in the 90s. And Hayabusa. This was a pretty good match. Not the best match ever. I expected much more from these guys, but it got awesome in the end when they started doing all these cool high spots with the weapons and stuff. The match ends in spectacular fashion when RVD and Sabu do a double Arabian facebuster on Shizuki and Shaolin to win the match. They pin one of them to retain their tag team titles. I don't remember who was pinned. I was too distracted by all the explosive action in the end. And then of course, the next match of the night was one of my favorite matches was Bam Bam Bigelow versus Taz. I've watched this match several times on the rise and fall of ECW. This match was awesome. The entrances were awesome. You heard AC/DC and Guns N' Roses for both men respectively. Then you had both of these guys staring each other down in the beginning like a UFC or boxing match with the ring announcer providing the introductions. Then this match was awesome. Sabu using his shoot wrestling maneuvers, his judo and amateur wrestling maneuvers in the beginning. You had Bam Bigelow using his size and power. Then the fight drags onto the outside of the ring with these guys brawling all over the place. Then the match ends in spectacular fashion when Bam Bigelow picks up Taz. Taz tries to DDT him, but both of them go through the ring. Bam Bigelow quickly emerges from the rubble and returns to the ring. Taz also, like Superman, like a cartoon character, emerges from the rubble, and quickly jumps on Bam Bigelow's back for the Taz mission, and Bam Bigelow taps. Like I said, awesome match. And the main event of the night, of course, was a 6-man tag team match between the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, and Big Dick Dudley versus Tommy Dreamer, Spike Dudley, and the Sandman. This was an awesome 6-man tag match and an awesome main event. The main event to end the match. All men performed well, especially Spike Dudley. Bubba Ray Dudley took Spike Dudley, was just tossing around like a rag doll, and Spike Dudley landed on his head, and he just kept getting up. Goes to show you how tough the ECW wrestlers were. If this was WWE, they would have been injured by now. They like I said, this was an awesome match. Tommy Dreamer pins Bubba Ray Dudley with the Dreamer Driver on a chair, and at the end of the match, Jack Victory comes out and attacks Tommy Dreamer by throwing something in his face. But New Jack and the Sandman make the save. I don't like New Jack, but that entrance is awesome. Whenever Ice Cube's Natural Born Killers comes out, the crowd goes wild, and New Jack and the music plays while New Jack is beating the crap out of his opponents. That is awesome. I hate New Jack, but that was freaking awesome. This was an awesome pay-per-view. Shane Douglas and Joey Styles were awesome on commentary. I love the video packages highlighting the feuds and showing you how the wrestlers got there and how these feuds came to be. And I love I hated the backstage promos, but the backstage promos were good. I don't think you should have too many of those on a pay-per-view. But this whole pay-per-view was awesome, and I love all the various rock and hip hop music you heard. You heard AC/DC, Patera, something that sounds like Kiss, and you heard rap like Ice Cube and NWA, and I think that's awesome. You hear all since this was an independent underground show, you hear all kinds of rock and rap music you won't hear on the mainstream promotions. All right, Mr. the Fanboy out.